Hello, Go Homie. The middle school has been working hard on their first news stories to share with you all. The news staff had a choice to do a story about their home or a regular news story. I am very proud of these students and their dedication to their projects. And MSGPATV starts right now. We start off with the show with Adrian Soto's story, Mi Casa es Su Casa.
Here's my dog's cage. As you can see, like my two dogs right here, this is where they mostly stay at. This is apparently their own house. And also here is where my mom's office used to be. She had to work from home, but now she went back to work. So it's all cleared out. And here is like kind of like our storage kind of, because there's all our extra stuff in the back, mixed with office stuff, trophies right here. And we have a little frente where it's like the Dias de Muertos, kind of like a little place for all the ashes and to celebrate the dead. Dining table. This is where we eat. Let's see, like there's some food right here already. We're about to make food. And there's a little snacks and some. This is the kitchen right here where all the food is made. Here's a stove right here, and there's already a pot here for food. There's a microwave there for microwavable food. And also right here there's a fridge. This is where we keep the food and have it frozen or cold so we can have it ready to cook. Here's my brother's room. This is his bed, and this is his collection of pops, little figurines that he collects of an anime called Dragon Ball Z. And there's his clothes right there in the little shelf of boxes. And this is his fan right there too. And this closet where he has all his clothes and dirty clothes at. This is my room plus my mom's room, because we both live in the same room. This is the closet where it's my clothes and my mom's clothes. And also the clothes are over here. This is mostly the underwears and socks, and right there is pants and pajamas. And I have my own little piano right there.
Very good, Adrian. Thank you for the tour. Up next is Alana. Her story, why the wage gap shouldn't be a thing.
Hi, I'm Alana Musnicki, and I'll be talking about the gender wage gap. The gender wage gap started in June of 1963. It is when there is a difference between a man's and a woman's paycheck because of their gender. Women are generally considered to be paid less than men. This happens in all kinds of places and all kinds of jobs. Let's take a look at some of the jobs and the unfairness that comes with it. When women don't get paid the same, it leads to poverty, losing more money, making it harder to take care of their families, and more. Everyone's heard of Lebron James, right? He makes $37.4 million a year just for playing basketball with the LA Lakers. The highest paid WNBA player, Skylar Diggins-Smith, got paid $215,000 a year. They're doing the same job by playing basketball with their team when their salaries differ by more than $37 million. Now that's a lot. This is Sue Bird and LeBron James. Here's a picture of a comparison of them. They have played for the same amount of seasons and have the same amount of championships, yet their salaries are totally different. This also happens in all kinds of jobs, including my mom's and her friends. As you can see, there are many different jobs that have a gender wage gap. One reason is because people think men are stronger and better and can do work better in the same amount of time and the same way. If we want to change that, then we should start doing something about it to help women out. This is Alana Musnicki reporting for GPA TV.
Thank you for opening our eyes to that story, Alana. Now, here is Alex Cosme's story about why students fail their classes.
Hi, my name is Alex, and I'm from GPATV, and this is the reason why students fail their classes. According to an article created by Coleman Heller, around 30% of students in the U.S. fail their classes. An example of why students fail their classes are because sometimes they don't turn in their assignments. For example, whenever they don't turn their assignments in, it's probably because they didn't do them. And if they didn't do them, then they probably didn't get the practice that they needed for the test.
I'm in education, and when I don't do my assignments, it affects my quiz because I don't get the proper practice for the quiz. For example, when I do my quiz, I'm gonna fail it because I don't get the practice that I need.
Another example of why students fail their classes is because sometimes they don't show interest in their classes. For example, if they do math and they don't show interest in it and don't pay attention to the teacher, they won't get good grades on the
My name
test.
is Laura, and children fail their classes because they don't show any kind of interest in learning, which consequently they don't do their homework as to why they get failing grades. For example, my son Jonathan, when he was younger, he didn't show any interest in class, nonetheless anything that had to do with school, because he rather chose to play outside or watch TV.
As you can see, there are many reasons why students fail their classes. One being that they don't show interest in a subject they are learning, and another is because they don't study and do well on tests and finish their assignments. Thanks for listening. This is Alex reporting from GPATV.
Interesting story, Alex. Now it's time for a tour of the Piper's house.
Hello, my name is Anthony Piper, and here we have my house tour. Here we have our shed full of gardening supplies and many supplies used for the outdoors. We also have this backyard living room type of area. Here's my room with many Star Wars decorations, chargers, posters, and banners. And my fish tank with my betta fish Bob. Here to the right we have my TV and Xbox. Outside we have our bench press and our elliptical to go with it. This is the living room where we do our schoolwork, watch TV as a family, and it's decorated in Christmas decorations and other family pictures. Here we have the kitchen that is also decorated for Christmas. And lastly, here are my two dogs. Nala, the brown one, she's a girl, and Knuckles, the black one.
Good job, Anthony. So here's a story by Athena Gomez called My Goblin Hole, a tour.
Hello everybody, today I'm going to be showing my room, aka the Goblin Hole. Over here I have some candles I like to light so that I can relax. I have my jewelry that I like to hand make. Over here is my desk where all the magic starts. I use everything here. Here's some of the artwork that I have created at my desk. One of my hobbies that I like to do to relax and just unwind is painting. It is very fun for me and it relaxes me. There was the finished product of that very cool painting. I also enjoy making jewelry. I make these rings out of wire handmade. Here's a clip of me making a new ring. There was the finished ring. I think that it looks so cool.
Thanks for sharing, Athena. Up next is Brandon Roy's story, The Cool Things in My House.
There are so many people that have cool things at their houses, and today we are going to be looking at mine. Hello, I'm Brandon Roy, and we're going to be looking at the cool things at my house. Here is a hot tub in my backyard that we had for a couple of years now. This is a treadmill that we just recently got because it was on sale. This is a mini basketball hoop that I have in my room, and I use it when I'm bored. These are a couple of my Legos that I've collected over the years. And here's the Xbox I got on my birthday when I was 9. This is a tech deck that I had for a while now. That guitar I played on my talent show. And there's Spider-Man. And then these flowers are pretty cool in my backyard. I'm here with Peter Parker, and he retired a couple years ago, and we're going to be talking about his personal experience he had during his. So, what was it like?
It was a little team. I remember having all my little teammates. It was fun, like, passing them. I played defense on right wing or whatever. It was a great time. I bashed some kid's head in once, but it was all right. Yeah.
Did you score any points?
Yeah, I remember having this nice little goal from, like, the middle of the hockey rink. It was fun. I shot it in. It's called a screen when you block the goalie, and the goalie couldn't see the puck when it went in, and that's pretty much it.
Well, it was nice to talk to you, Peter Parker.
Sure thing, man.
Today, we saw some of the cool things at my house, and we got to talk to someone about their personal experiences. This is Brandon Roy, reporting for GPATV.
You have lots of cool things, Brandon. Thanks for sharing. Now here's a story here's a story for all you gearheads by Chloe Jezik called Fixing Your Truck. Don't Give Up.
Hello, it's Chloe Jezik, and this is my first news story. I'm here at Untitled Chapter service, which is my dad's work, and I chose to come here because it's actually a pretty interesting place. I've known this place since I was born, and it's actually pretty fun. We get some pretty interesting cars here, like these Mustangs. We have 2 in right now. This one is my dad's. He's had it since high school, and the other one is a customer's, but this one's pretty cool too. We also get some pretty interesting trucks that come in, like this one. This one has 3 doors on each side, and it's nothing like I've really ever seen. And this is just a little example of what we do, like working on cars wise. This is us just wiring and fixing a car and the lights in the front. And the next little clip is a video of me fixing the shocks on the same car. There's my dog. This is just a little example of me fixing the shocks on one of the cars. Thanks guys for watching. I really hope you liked it. That was my first news story.
Awesome story, Chloe. Now, Everyone Has a Unique Home by Brody Davidson.
There are many types of houses in Fallbrook. There are mobile homes, trailers, 1-story houses, 2-story houses, farmhouses, apartments, and more. And then there's my house. Let's have a look. The first room is the living room/dining room. This is where we eat dinner, watch TV, and sit on the couch. This is our laundry room. This is the downstairs/guest bathroom. This is our kitchen, where we have our dishwasher, oven, stove, coffee maker, fridge, freezer, trash can, microwave, sink. Next, we have the family room. This is where we usually celebrate Christmas. We have a fireplace, and My youngest brother has his homeschool area over here. Once upstairs, you can see all the doors to the rooms. First, we have my parents' room. Then we have the gaming desk. We have my youngest brother's room. We have the bathroom. We have my sister's room. And last but not least, we have me and my oldest brother's room. Is different from every other house in Fallbrook. It's unique in its own ways. This has been Brody Davidson with GPA TV, signing out.
Indeed, you are correct, Brody. Everyone had that special something at their house. Here's a story for all you foodies. The Greatest Bakery by Giovanni Maganda.
There are many bakeries in Vista. My favorite bakery has fresh bread and unique cakes that taste as well as they look. This family-owned bakery is a mainstay and must-visit attraction in Vista. All the locals know where to get their fresh baked goods. I care a lot about the quality of the product. I am the type of person who prefers to invest into ingredients that cost extra to improve the quality, and I'm not the type of person to try to save on ingredients like that makes the quality worse. To put a new product or a different type of bread, I need to like it first, and I'm not the type of person who would just release it blindly just to make money. Like first, I try it, make sure it's good, make sure it's soft. Then after all of that, I'll release it. And so far I believe that we are at a good level and good quality. I chose the logo the way it is because it's a combination between cakes and bread, which is a combination that I wanted. Like a traditional Mexican bakery only sells Mexican bread, and I didn't want it to only be bread. I wanted a combination of English, Mexican, Italian, French, so then I could have variety. Now that we know what makes this bakery unique and the process that every delicious bread takes, this has been Giovanni reporting for GPA TV, signing off.
Wow, I have to get over there to try some of their baked goods. Oof, I'm hungry right now. Up next is a sports story by Harry Levy, Injuries in the NBA.
In the past couple years, we've seen a lot of greatness in the NBA. These players are putting their bodies through a battle every time they step onto the court. However, we have seen some upsets, injuries, and lots of teams not performing to their expectations. You could blame the refs, coaching staff, or in some wild cases, the fans. However, injuries in the NBA affect a player's career and their team's success. Here's one of those cases. It's Game 6 of the 2019 NBA Finals. It's Raptors vs. Warriors. The Warriors already have lost one of the best players in recent years, Kevin Durant, to a leg injury, and the Warriors are down 3-2 in a 7-game series. It's the third quarter with 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. The Warriors are up 83-80 and have some momentum. Klay Thompson and Steph Curry are running this game and doing everything to win. However, the game would soon turn bleak after this play.
Green on Lowry. Lowry gets past, falls down, lost the ball. Thompson running the floor, and a foul. And Thompson grabs his left knee, now writhing in pain.
Danny Green of the Toronto Raptors tried to block Klay Thompson's shot on a fast break, and Klay landed wrong, tearing his left ACL. This led him to not playing in the fourth quarter, and the Raptors capitalized, winning this game in the NBA Finals. If Klay never got injured, who knows, maybe there is a Game 7 with the Warriors winning. People didn't know how this would affect Klay's career. Was it over? Would he ever be the same? Is the Warriors franchise over? With all these questions asked, Klay still managed to recover after 1 year and was getting ready for the 2020-21 NBA season. Unfortunately, while making this news story, Klay Thompson has injured his right leg in the offseason practicing. This would definitely impact the Warriors season and Klay Thompson's career. This proves my point that injuries in the NBA can affect a player's career and their team's success. If Klay Thompson never got injured this season or last season, the NBA could be very different right now. This has been Harry Levy with GPA TV.
Thank you for the insight, Harry. Now it's Hayden Vasil's story, or actually Hayden Vasil's house tour. Thanks for sharing, Hayden. Just in time for the holidays, here is Jordan Duffy's story, Apple Pie in the Kitchen.
I'm here with GPA TV and I am interviewing my mom cooking an apple pie.
Hi, I'm Jamie.
So, what is your favorite form of pie other than apple pie?
Well, apple pie I love to make. Pumpkin pie, I think the flavor of pumpkin pie is really...
Yeah. What's your favorite thing about apple pie?
Apple pie, I like making apple pies fresh, and it just tastes so much better than canned store-bought apple pie. I love cutting them. I have this really handy fancy little apple cutter. Stick the apple on here, it cores it, peels the apple perfectly.
Yeah.
It's my favorite making apple pie.
Yeah. How do you start making an apple pie? Like, what's the first thing that you do?
First, I would use this to peel and core the apple. Would you like me to demonstrate for you?
Sure.
Bring this metal piece back here. You're going to want to stick a napkin under because it gets a little bit messy. Stick this apple onto the teeth. You want to line it up with this hole so it cores it. Just like that. And then we'll spin it back. This little piece right here peels the apple. This is the best part. perfect apple slices for an apple pie. I think that's my favorite part of making apple pie, is just preparing for it.
What's the next step in making an apple pie? What do you usually do around, like, after you cut the apples? Is there something you add to the apples?
First you would cut the apples and put it all in a bowl, a big bowl, and then you add your sugar, cinnamon, flour, and mix it all up really good. And then you pour it over a pie crust, and you add another crust on top, and you put egg whites on the pie crust, and then you bake it, and then you have an apple pie.
Thank you so much for that demonstration and your time. This is GPATV signing off.
Wow, that pie was looking good, Jordan. Up next, There's No Place Like Home by Josh Ambrosio.
Hello, my name is Josh Ambrosio from GPATV. Today we're going to be talking about houses. Now you might be asking yourself, Josh, why houses? Well, I want to show you around my house and show you the highs and lows of it, because there are many kids out there who don't appreciate theirs and never like it, and they always ask for big new. So this is the first clip I'm going to show you of my house. Not very clean, not very dirty, or very dirty, not very clean. And I love it though. I appreciate it because I spent a lot of time here when I was little. Liquor storage unit. Here's a closer look at the clip I showed before. Again, I appreciate it a lot. Some people might think, wow, that's really messy, Josh. Dang, it kind of sucks. Well, I love it because I can always find new things here. And for me, it's kind of organized. I don't know. So here's another example of a very dirty and not organized place, but it still holds a very special place in my heart because I always cut my hair here, and it was amazing. So as you can see here, it's the next room, my room, and as you can see, it's not the cleanest, not the neatest, but I love it. It's always been my childhood room. So here you can see the other part of my room, which is not very clean, not very neat, but I always show everything here, which is why it's so dirty. So moving on over to my mom's room, I have my sister's desk, which is one of the only cool looking places in the whole house. She always keeps it clean and nice. Very nice. Do you like your house?
Yeah, I like it because it's like, I've already gotten used to it, and like, I wouldn't really change anything because like, everything, I've already gotten used to everything and like where it is, so.
So now that you've seen my house and I took you a tour on it, you can see that it's not the cleanest, it's not the filthiest either, but it's home sweet home, and there's no place like home.
Good job, Josh. Now here's an intriguing story, The Truly Terrible Toddler by Cal Trevetti.
Toddlers can be pretty terrible, especially when they make messes and cry. But this toddler named Devin Trevetti is truly terrible. There are many witnesses, such as cats who have been chased around or family members who have been attacked. But if he doesn't get his way, he cries, or worse, attacks. He is like Boss Baby but wild. How terrible is this baby? What's Devin's favorite food?
Cookies and rice.
I really like taking him for a walk. That's been one of the benefits of the pandemic because I get to get some time outdoors, I get to get some exercise, and Devin gets to fall asleep for a nap at the same time. We usually go around this trail by our house, or we go through the neighborhood, anywhere between 1 mile to 4 miles.
How are we going to get this crazy kid under control? This is Callie and Trevetti reporting for GPATV.
Funny story, Cal. Keep looking out for your brother. Up next is Kyler Coe's story, Furry Little Friends.
Like many other families, I have a pet dog. She is 7 months old and she is a black Labrador. Her name is Suki and she is very playful. Something that you might not have known about dogs, however, is that dogs can influence your mental and physical health in a positive way. Studies have shown that having a deep bond with your pet can reduce your stress, blood pressure, and cholesterol levels. Not only this, but having a dog can boost your joy, and it is proven that pet owners are less likely to suffer from depression. This is because playing with your dog increases your levels of serotonin and dopamine, which help calm and relax. Another side benefit of having a dog is that it can help you stay active, which can result in weight loss. Having a dog also provides companionship, which is very necessary if you are ill or sad, or if you just want a companion. Dogs can also help with anxiety. An example of this would be service dogs. There's a story on USA Today about a war vet who has a service dog. His dog is amazing and immediately realizes when he has a PTSD trigger and calms him down. There are also many videos across the internet of dogs comforting their owners when they have an anxiety attack. As I've shown, dogs are wonderful animals who can do more than just be cute, furry balls of energy. Don't forget to wash your hands, wear a mask, and stay safe. This has been Kyler Coe reporting for GPATV.
Cute story, Kyler. Do you have a happy place? Well, here is Lila Mesh's story about her happy place.
Hello, my name is Lila Meshes. Welcome to my happy place. Today I will be showing cool and interesting objects in my house.
This is my living room. My living room is one of the main rooms inside of my house. This is a fake plant holder shaped as a frog. These are boxed candles that I have on my piano. Behind my kitchen right here, I have a big painting of 2 flowers. These are fake flowers and 2 jars that are going to be used for pencils. Right here, I have a wall mirror and a full-size fake plant. This is a bundle of fake plants inside of a glass jar.
Where did you get the picture on the top shelf?
When my sister got married in Hawaii.
What about the plates and cups on the middle shelf?
When Lila's dad and I got married.
This is my room. My room is my favorite room inside of my house because of all the pictures, lights, fake plants, candles, my cloud LED light, and my TV. This is one of the corners in my room where I keep my tapestry and my mirror. This is my cloud LED light, which is in the same corner of my room as my mirror. This is a Coca-Cola bottle that I glued gems and sequins onto. Right here, I have fake vine plants. This is my fake succulent planter that sits in my windowsill. Next to my fake succulents, I have all of my candles. This is my bathroom. This is where I keep my perfumes, lotions, body washes, rings, etc. These are fake succulents that I have in glass jars. These are my perfumes and some of my rings. Next to my bathtub, I have 2 candles and a fake lantern. These are cotton pads and cotton swabs that I have next to my sink. These are my siblings and I's bath towels. This is a big picture of a baby in a bath above the towels. These are the cool and interesting objects in my house. Do you have cool objects in your house? Let me know at meshesli@aquahomie.net. This has been Lila Meshes reporting for GPATV, signing off.
Thanks for sharing, Lila. Now here is My House by Michael Robinson.
Many nice houses in Oceanside, but this is mine. So over here, this is where we have all of our fruits. We have our plums, our oranges, and lemons. And over here, this is our pool. We have lots of pool parties here. And this is our patio. We have lots of barbecues. We celebrate birthday parties. My grandpa's, my dad, and my dad's friends built it. This is my sister's trampoline. And over here, this is where my grandpa's garden is. He grows lots of succulents ever since quarantine. and she's always grown hot peppers for everybody to eat. This is our kitchen where my grandpa and my dad do most of our cooking. This is the living room where you come sit down to watch all the sports. And this is why my house is special to me and my family. This has been Michael Robinson reporting for GPATV.
Thanks for sharing, Michael. Sometimes we all need some help. Well, here is Nathan Craney's story, My Grandparents' New Home.
Have you ever wondered what it is like to clean everything at your house and then pack it and then go away? Well, I'm here to show you what it's like with my grandparents' new home. We have a ton of boxes in the trailer that just arrived here right now, so we're going to go pick it up right now, and I'll do a time lapse and show you what it's like moving the boxes to the house. Monday.
I have torn part of a wall down to make a space so that we could open up a room. I've helped unbox and sort and put things away. I've helped, I don't know, I guess working on the wall.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Yep.
How have you liked moving? Like for Grandma and Grandpa moving from California to here?
I like it, but I don't like it. I miss the pool.
Yeah,
I miss the huge backyard and the pool. And I miss Grandma and Grandpa coming every Sunday.
Both. I'm sad to leave family, and it's nice to get up here closer to other family.
This is Nathan Craney signing out for GPATV.
I'm sure glad you were there to help them, Nathan. Now, it's What's Under My Roof by Ozzy Broadway.
There are many types of roofs over people's heads, like mobile homes, apartments, and then there's my roof. Hi, I'm Ozzy Broadway reporting for GPATV, and this is my house. Let's go take a look. Here's a foyer. It's the first room you enter. We have a lot of art. I got this for my mom for Mother's Day. The biggest room in the house is the living room. That's a good painting. This is my second favorite room because the kitchen is warm and inviting. My kitchen has Hungry Venus fly traps. Watch out for dinosaurs. Good thing we have tomatoes. Before I show you my first favorite place, I want to show you my backyard. Let's head on upstairs. I saved the best room for last. My room. I collect pop figures and I enjoy playing on my PS4. I'm a collector. There are many roofs over people's heads, but this one's mine. This has been Ozzy Broadway, reporting for GPATV, signing out.
Great story, Ozzy. So here's an interesting story about Robert Washburn, a parent's point of view of social distance learning.
We already know what students think of online school, but what do parents have to say about the matter? Can we get a new perspective?
how has my child's experience with online school been? I think overall it would be okay, but not preferred. I think that their education has suffered overall, and their social interaction obviously is not what it normally would be, and they've suffered in that and lack of social development and friendships, and I think overall they're just kind of trying to get by and make the best out of the situation.
Thank you for that very informative segment, Mrs. Washburn. One more question, though. Would you keep your child in online school?
As far as any benefit to online school, I would say for my son who's more introverted, that it gives him kind of the learning headspace that he prefers. And it's kind of nice to have a shorter day of school and be able to do school class time anywhere, not just at home. But as far as the educational part of it, I think it's really challenging to keep kids involved in interacting online. I myself have had to take some online classes, and it can be very hard to pay attention and learn in the same capacity as if you were doing those classes in person.
GPATV out.
What an interesting point of view, Robert. Now it's Home Sweet Home by Shane Gartland.
Home is where the heart is. According to Statista.com, 65.1% of people live in houses, while the rest live in apartments or condos. A home is governed and mastered by a family. Here in Lake Ridge Estates, there are many homes filled with many different people. And today, I'll be showing you my home filled with my family's memories. Walking through the front door of the house, here is the living room. And here is the dining room. My grandfather's paintings are on the walls. And here is the kitchen. We spent a lot of our time cooking in here. This is the parlor/sitting room. This is my dog's favorite place to lay. Upstairs is my mom's office. She spends a lot of her time working at her desk. This is the master bedroom, where my parents reside. This is my little sister's bedroom. Up another set of staircase is my bedroom, and in my opinion, I think I have the best view out of the whole house. And here is my brother's bedroom. On the lowest level is the basement, and here is the game room. Here is my parents' exercise room. This is the movie room. On Saturday night, we like to take popcorn down here and watch movies. As you have seen, my house is full of life and memories. This has been Shane reporting for GPATV.
It's always nice to come home. Here is Stephanie Singleton's story, My Personal Charging Station.
Everyone has a different type of roof over their head. Some people have houses. Some people have mobile homes. In my case, I live in an apartment. Hi, my name is Stephanie Singleton, and today I will be showing you my personal charging system. The first room you see is my kitchen. The kitchen is one of my favorite rooms in the apartment. It has the food. I like to go in the kitchen before I start getting ready for bed. I like to just have a snack. And the next room is my patio. I love to go out sometimes at night in my patio and just look at the stars while I'm having a snack. Next room is the living room. I like to watch TV or play video games. It is a nice, relaxing thing for me in a way, and it's entertaining. It's fun. Next up, the dining room. As you can see, there is a puzzle in the works on the dining table, and that is because we are starting our winter puzzles. Sometimes I like to sit on the dining table and just use my phone. And especially when my dad is doing something like in the kitchen or in the dining. Next is my beautiful bedroom. One of my favorite rooms. I just have some really cool stuff in here. I have my LED lights, my ivy vines that are around the door. I love this bed. This bed, as you can see, the LED lights are probably one of my favorite things in this room. They just add a nice. I hope you guys enjoyed me showing you my personal charging system. Let me know what you guys do to charge yourselves back up at singletonst@guahomie.net. This has been Stephanie Singleton filming for GPA TV, signing off.
Great story, Stephanie. And finally, here is Tommy Flanagan's story, My Great Gaming World. Thank you for watching our first MSGPA TV monthly show. We will have another show for you before winter break, or beginning of winter break rather. So please look for it out on GPA TV's YouTube channel and in your emails. So this has been Mr. Meyer anchoring for MSGPA TV, signing out.